in high school when I first met you. You were middle school and doing shows at was Channel 10 at the time. Now it's the public access channel. So we've come it's been a few years because that was the late 80s when we met. So what are you doing today? I know you're still wearing a Boys to Men shirt, so I'm giving respect to that because you were out there singing it back in the day. And I see you got some reunion shows out there now too, don't you?
Oh yeah, right now I'm working on my 30th anniversary show, which is crazy because it started in 1994.
Yeah.
I was gonna come back and do a wrestling match with me and my son to do a tag match.
How old's your son now? Your oldest?
My oldest is going to be 17 next month.
Thank you.
And my other one is 15. So we're going to do a tag match, and then I went on vacation. I was like, can I use your wrestling ring to a friend before? He's like, yeah, that's cool. I was like, well, I just let my friend have the wrestling ring. I'm like, what the heck? So knowing me, being fast-witted with everything, with entertainment, because you know, with you doing it for forever, I've been doing it for forever, you always got to have a backup. So I was like, all right. On the back burner, I've been trying to, I did my birthday show, like, you were seeing me sing or wrestle. People chose wrestling. Like, all right, we're doing the wrestling thing, and, trying to just be this, but then I told you that roadblock came in the way. So, the 30th anniversary show seems fit. We're going to be doing me singing Voice to Men and All for One. I'm doing a reboot of me singing the very first songs I did for my first show.
Time travel. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, so I'm like, so I've already got 31 and 32 already playing.
Fantastic. Now, in your working life, what are you doing right now for work?
I'm just going to accomplish food.
Okay.
I'm doing Dish, and then I'm also doing shows. I'm also on Facebook, and I'm also on YouTube. On Facebook, I'm also getting paid.
You have enough followers to get paid.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I got I can't make the prices get out here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen,
no, you're good. Okay. Yeah. That's fantastic.
I've got 500 already in the bank from them.
That's beautiful. That's all right, And you always said, this is something I want to do. You've always been in entertainment. You've been an entertainer since you came out. Seriously. I saw you come out in whatever it was, the early 90s there, and late 80s when I first met you. I thought, oh man, this kid's going to be around. But I figured a flash in the pan. Here I am 30 years later still talking to you about it. This is amazing. So I'm a fan. You know that, Jeff.
Oh,
you know that.
I want to say I appreciate you, too, taking your time out to let me interview you for Legends of Access.
Yeah, that was fun. I remember that. And I got the nice collared shirt on. Here's Jeff wearing a T-shirt. I'm like, I guess I dressed up too much for this gig, didn't I?
Well, see, that's kind of crazy because when I first met you was Raiders of Access.
Yeah, that was a great show. I had a lot of fun doing that show.
Oh, man, that's one show I'll never forget.
We decided that we took a picture of somebody, a friend of ours. It was in the newspaper. We blew it up and we saw the mask. We took it down there and saw it on TV. Saw it on a TV camera. And I was like, this is something we should do. The next thing we know, we're doing it. Everybody assumes the character of whatever face they're wearing, and they just talk with the voice behind it. And you couldn't tell who it was because they just had that plastic face. Yeah, it was fun stuff. We had a fan base. We seriously had a fan base.
Oh, you did? Yeah. I remember before I started Channel 10, I watched it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to call in. And the next thing you know, you guys knew about me. I knew about you guys. You guys did one about me. And
right.
Also did one about Toy Sarah, too.
Yeah, totally. That's correct.
Totally.
Yes, totally. That's right. And Sarah didn't mind it either. She was like, I'll take the publicity. I remember talking to her about it. Like, a couple of years later, we talked about it.
Well, what's crazy is she came back to do a return. I met up with her, and we started talking about doing shows, and it turned into a lot of crazy stuff. I can't really say on air. But
right.
Until afterwards. But it's kind of crazy because I looked at her, looked at the Raiders of Access, Todd Allen, which he's still doing his thing.
Todd's still around doing that, yeah.
And it's like, man, I can't believe after all these years, I'm still around.
That's a testament to what you were doing. So you're doing the right thing and just keep going. But, you got to give. You got to give to get. And you're always giving. That's what I love about it.
I'm trying. Like the thing that the most shows people remember the most is me singing of me wrestling.
Right.
I'm like, what about the celebrities? Again, that's if you want to pick my favorite era of, because I was doing all kinds of things.
Yeah. You'd email anybody.
Yeah. And it's the chances you got to take.
Right.
So the celebrities are the ones that I definitely love to do because it's like, oh my God, I got Jack Russell's Great White, rest in peace, which he passed away.
Just last month here, yeah.
And I was shocked because he retired and I bought his book.
Yep.
And next thing you know, I was watching the show again. I was like, okay, I want to rewatch the show. I looked on Facebook, Jack Russell passed away. I'm like,
yeah. I was shocked when I saw that. Yeah. And it happened the night before. The next day I saw it on Facebook too. That's what I learned about it. I was like, oh my gosh, this happened so quickly. And I had no idea he was in poor health, apparently. I didn't know that. But, they masked it very well. But what a great guy. Because if you ever hung out with him, he was just like the average guy on the street. Didn't care. He was just like Jeff Landis. Didn't matter. He's one of us.
Here's two stories with Jack Russell, if you don't mind me saying. So we were going to do the interview upstairs in his room.
Yeah.
And it was too small, so he showed us, so this is what I do in my time. I crochet, do this and that. So I had my tablet, camera, and another tablet, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and
Right.
obviously the TV camera. So he put his stuff in my stuff.
Nice.
So we couldn't find it at first. We talked about that too. And another thing, we were doing an interview and he was pretty much being drafted and taking over the show. I was like, okay, I figured it was much the first time interviewing. He was like, so Jeff, how long have you been doing this?
I love that. Took the reins over.
Yeah,
That's a good
so,
one.
you know,
Yeah.
just stuff like that. It's like these celebrities treat me like I'm one of them. Because I don't go like, oh my God, you're
Yeah, don't have to get geek. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. And that's what they love about it, was just they are the same things. Anywhere they put the pants on like everybody else, they do the same things everybody else does. Like, you know what, I'll talk to this guy. That's what I love it. And you were the one that, there was no barriers to it. You'd send anybody an email and say, hey, I'd love to talk to you. And it just happened every time. Loved it.
Just the sucks is the voice to men agents always turning me down.
Yeah.
But I did pay money to get them to do cameos for me.
Yeah,
so,
I know the cameo was great. I remember seeing that. Yeah. That's all right, though. I mean, it's business. They're looking at it from the long range of my business, and that's what they do. So, I mean, I get it.
What's also cool with that too is that the first one was like, oh, can I do a PR stunt during COVID? Hey,
Yeah,
so
right.
Atlantis Entertainment. They're like, oh, I'm the new owner of Atlantis Entertainment. Just kidding. And then the other one I had, he did then I had the other one we were on the cameo. He did my favorite song on Bend in Knee.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, he did the song on Bend in Knee. He's like, your host and producer of the Ghost Landis, Mr. Jeff Landis. So that was my opening for a couple of years.
Yeah, right on. As you should. That
Yeah.
was fantastic. Good for you. Jeff, I appreciate you stopping in and joining me here, too, today. It's Labor Day. It's the best thing ever. Have a hot dog. You have any chili yet?
Oh, yeah, he's chilling. I'm about to give me some beer here.
Darn right. Right in the right schedule. You're on the right schedule.
Right.
Sounds great. Jeff, good to see you, my friend.
You too, man. Take it easy. Thank you.
Thank you.